Hey guys, it's Britt and I'm going to show you today how to bake your face using all SeneGence products. And I'm also going to show you how I highlight and contour my face with SeneGence products. These are the best products I've ever used for coverage and they are so light on your skin. So for baking your face, what you want to do is you want to have a good concealer. So we have an awesome cream concealer. I'm using it in light today. And then you want to have a sponge. So this is my makeup sponge that I use, and I've already prepared it. So how you prepare your sponge is you want to run it under cold water, squeeze it out, and then squeeze it out again into a towel so it's just damp. And you want to have a good loose powder. So I love our translucent loose powder in light, and I will be using that to do the technique of baking my face. The first thing you want to do is take your concealer and you put that where you feel you need it. So it might not be the same for everybody. A lot of people do right under their eyes and like a little triangle. You can go down your nose if you'd like to. I'm definitely gonna do under my eyes because I do like to have more coverage there. And I like to bring it up just a little bit. The awesome thing about these products from SeneGence is that they're mostly all cream based, which is amazing, and they do not sit on the surface of your skin. So they have very tiny molecular weights, which means that every single molecule is able to get into your skin. So as you put this on your skin, it is literally going in. So I like to let that set for a second, at least like 30 seconds, and then I will do my baking technique. Okay, so I let my concealer set in for a minute there, and now I'm just going to take my sponge. I'm going to take the more pointy side so that I can really get into my eye here. And I am just going to pat that in. So now I'm going to do the baking part. Basically what it is to bake your face is it's to put loose powder on your face, but you're gonna put it on with a wet sponge. So this is also, it's basically making the loose powder like a pressed powder. So if you like pressed powder, this is a really good way to make your SeneGence translucent loose powder more of a pressed form. I put my powder into a little dish here, a makeup dish that I have, and I'm putting it on the back of my sponge. And I'm just going to pat it under my eyes where I just put my concealer, because that's where I want that flawless coverage. And I'm going to get a lot of it on there. This is amazing. It makes your face so matte and flawless looking. I love it. So I'm just going to let that set for a second, and then I'm going to use a brush and smooth it out. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is contour. So what I like to do is use the Cafe Au Lait foundation. It's a little bit darker than what I normally use, so it's a great contouring color for me. But where I'm going to contour is on the top of my forehead and then right under my cheekbones. So I'm just going to put that right around the top of my forehead, and I'm going to use a big fluffy brush and just very, very lightly blend that right in. And then I'm going to contour underneath of my cheekbones. So I'm going to start up by my ear and go like halfway down on either side. And you want to blend that in right away before it dries. And I only go to the middle. You can see already how it's given me some definition. So when you're thinking about contouring with your darker color, you want to do the areas that you want to push back and narrow. And then for highlighting, I love the pearlizer. Our pearlizer is amazing. You can see it has little like highlighting properties in it. So it's not, it has a little bit of shimmer, but it's not like big shimmer particles. I'm going to use my sponge again for the pearlizer. Now for the pearlizer, I just want to get the highlighting where I want it to be. So I like to put it on my forehead, down my nose, definitely on the tip of my nose, my lip area, all the way down. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do for highlighting is I do want to get my cheek area here, and then I also want to get up here. I'm just going to use a brush to very lightly pat that in to where I want it to be. But you can see how that just gives you like a really nice glow. Alright, then I'm just going to do above my cheeks here, so I want a nice glow right here. And I'm going to pat that in. So that's going to be that's what I use for highlighting. So when you highlight, you want to focus on the areas that you want to bring forward, that you want to enhance, and where you want that glow. So you can kind of see now that I have kind of the shimmery glow in certain spots, and I have the contouring at other spots where I want to draw back. Last thing I'm going to do to just finalize my contouring, and since I haven't put any blush on, is I'm just going to put my blush. So I like to use our Silver Rose Translucent Loose Powder blush, and I'm actually going to put it right where I just contoured because I just want to define that even more. I'm getting even more definition. And so what you want to do after that is just make sure you blend everything very, very well so that it's a nice, smooth look and no harsh lines. But that is basically how I do my baking my face, which is really just making your face have a really matte, flawless appearance, and then how I contour and highlight. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know if you have any questions.